Have you ever failed at something so badly that you felt like giving up completely? Maybe it was an exam you worked hard for, maybe it was a relationship you thought would last, or maybe it was a business, a dream, or a goal that just didn't work out. We've all been there. We've all faced failure. But failure isn't the end. Failure can be a powerful beginning, a turning point, a hidden gift. Because when we fail, we are not broken. We are being shaped. When you try something and fail, it means you had the courage to start. That alone sets you apart from those who never try. You stepped into the unknown, and even though it didn't go your way, you showed up. That's strength. That's bravery. Failure teaches us what success never can. It makes us stop. It makes us think. It forces us to grow. Every mistake, every wrong turn, every fall, it's all a part of the journey. We learn. We adjust. We become better. Think about it. How many times have you grown because something didn't go as planned? How many times did a rejection lead you to something better? The door that closed made you look for another one, and that second door was exactly where you needed to be. Failure builds resilience. It gives you the kind of strength that can't be taught, only earned. Every time you fall and get back up, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than your fear, stronger than your doubt, stronger than anything trying to hold you down. Yes, failure hurts, it disappoints, it makes you question your worth, your path, your decisions, but only for a while. Because once you rise, once you stand back up, you carry the lessons with you. You walk taller, wiser, tougher. Every successful person you admire has failed. Not once, not twice, but many times. The difference? They didn't quit. They kept moving forward. They kept believing, even when no one else did. You are not your failures. You are not the missed chances, the wrong choices, the broken dreams. You are the one who's still here, still fighting, still hoping, still believing. So next time you fail, don't ask, why me? Ask, what now? What can I learn from this? How can I grow? What's the next step? Let failure be your teacher, not your enemy. Let it shape you, not stop you. Because every failure you survive becomes a stepping stone. And one day, you'll look back and realize those stones built the path to your greatest success. Keep going. Keep believing. You're not done yet. This is just the beginning. There's something people don't often talk about, something that makes many feel ashamed, discouraged, and sometimes even hopeless. That something is failure. We're taught to celebrate success, to share our wins, to post our achievements, but no one really teaches us how to face failure, how to deal with it, or how to grow from it. But here's the truth. Every success story you've ever heard was once a failure story. Behind every shining moment, there were moments of doubt, rejection, disappointment, and pain. Failure doesn't mean you're not good enough. It doesn't mean you're weak or unworthy. Failure simply means you're human. It means you dared to try. You stepped into something uncertain, something uncomfortable. And that takes courage. Sometimes life doesn't go as planned. You give your best effort, you stay up late working, you pour your heart into something, and still things fall apart. And in those moments, it's easy to ask, what's the point? Why even try again? But those are the exact moments that shape you. Failure has a way of revealing things you wouldn't see otherwise. It shows you your blind spots. It highlights what you need to learn. It humbles you, and at the same time, it pushes you to level up. Imagine a baby learning to walk. They fall dozens of times, but do they stop trying? No. They get up again and again, and eventually walking becomes natural. That's the process we forget as adults. We expect to get things right on the first try. We're afraid of looking foolish, afraid of being judged, but growth doesn't come without struggle. Think about a seed. It has to break before it grows. It stays hidden underground in the dark, unseen, but slowly it pushes through the soil and reaches the light. That's how we grow too, through discomfort, through failure, through the dark. Some of the most successful people in history failed again and again before they found their path. They were told they weren't good enough, smart enough, talented enough. They lost jobs, missed opportunities, faced rejection after rejection, but they didn't stop. The only real failure is giving up. It's okay to rest. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel lost for a moment, but don't stay there. Don't build a home in your pain. Learn from it. Take what you can from the experience and move forward, because failure is not the end of your story. It's just a plot twist. And maybe, just maybe, it's the part where things begin to change for the better. You see, every time you fail and get back up, you're training your mind to be stronger. You're building resilience, patience, and character. You're preparing yourself for something greater. The truth is, you can't avoid failure, but you can change how you respond to it. You can choose to see it not as a wall blocking your path, but as a step helping you climb higher. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be persistent. Progress isn't always visible right away. Sometimes it takes weeks, months, even years. But the work you're doing, the lessons you're learning, they're not wasted. They're building something inside you. So the next time you face failure, take a breath. Don't rush to fix it or run from it. Sit with it. Understand it. And when you're ready, rise. Rise with more clarity, more wisdom, and more strength than before. This is your journey, and no journey worth taking is without obstacles. Every mountain you climb will test you. Every dream you chase will challenge you. But that's what makes it meaningful. Success without failure has no story. But success that comes after failure, that's inspiring, that's powerful, that's real. So if you failed recently, know this. You're one effort that ended in disappointment, that one dream that didn't come true. But here's something that might surprise you. Failure is not your enemy. It's one of your greatest teachers. Think about this for a moment. What if failure was never meant to break you, but to build you? What if every time you fell, it was life pushing you one step closer to where you're meant to be? We live in a world obsessed with success. We scroll through social media watching highlight reels of people's best moments, the awards, the wins, the celebrations. But what we don't see are the silent nights they doubted themselves, like the failures that shook them, the times they almost gave up. Success might be visible, but the struggle behind it rarely is. Failure is part of every great story. Behind every success, there's a long list of setbacks. Behind every yes, there were 100 no's. But those failures, they didn't stop the journey. They shaped it. Truth is, you can't avoid failure if trying to grow. If you're dreaming big, stepping out of your comfort zone, and chasing something meaningful, you will fail sometimes. That's not a weakness. That's a sign you're on the right path. We often treat failure as something final, as if it defines our worth. But failure isn't final. It's feedback. It's information. It's a mirror showing us where we need to grow, what we need to improve, and where we need to shift our focus. Look at the stories of people who inspire you. The artists, the athletes, the entrepreneurs, the creators. What do they all have in common? They failed. Many times. They were doubted, rejected, criticized, but they kept going. They kept showing up. And that's the difference. Not talent, not luck, but the decision to keep going even when things didn't work out. So the next time you fail, and yes, it will happen, don't panic. Don't run. Pause. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what is this moment trying to teach me? Because hidden in failure are lessons that no textbook can give you. Lessons about strength, patience, self-belief, and resilience. Failure also teaches you humility. It keeps